Okay, Brenda is here this morning. We're talking, Brenda, about the Ogdensburg Public Library. Now, you were a school librarian.
Yes.
For how many years?
20.
Okay. Now, how important to the children of Ogdensburg is the public library?
Public library is very important to the children of Ogdensburg. First of all, they're not always in school.
Mm-hmm.
And there is after school. And there are programs as well as books, of course. Library always has books. And it's important to the school library. As a school librarian, I cooperated with the public library. We collaborated a lot.
Uh-huh.
You know, and it wasn't just book battle that people see,
Right.
but other things. And we were always borrowing books from public libraries.
Now, for people who say, well, the schools have a library, so we're good enough there, what does the public library offer that the school library does not offer?
Oh, the public library offers a lot that school doesn't offer. It offers historical documents. It offers, if you're talking children, okay. For children, it's, of course, the books, more books other than just what's in the library to enhance. It has programs. And I know myself as a child that I attended those programs. It was a place to go, something healthy to do. And I think that keeps the children interested. They need to learn to read when they're young and learn to like reading. And a lot of times in school, they're reading what they're told to read. Or they're saying, oh no, this is too difficult for you. They go to the public library, they can choose what they want to read and what they like. And if it's a challenge, well, then they're learning.
Now, on a personal level, for you, how important is having a library in Ogdensburg?
I use the library all of the time. Our book club uses it because they have interlibrary loan, which is awesome. There is a whole network all over the North Country of libraries that we can borrow from. And that includes public libraries, academic libraries, school libraries, prison libraries, hospital, There's just so much that you can get. And there are over 8,000 patrons of that library.
Right.
So my thought is, where are they going to go to get the resources if we don't have Ogdensburg Public Library?
Now, if there isn't a library, what do you see it being like here?
I see a big void in the community, is what I see. There are people who don't have access to internet, don't have access to Wi-Fi. I drive by the library almost every day, and I see people parked outside using their Wi-Fi, and I was thinking the other day about scheduling vaccines. There are people who do not have technology. They can go to the library and use their technology to sign up for a vaccine or find a job, whatever they need, do their schoolwork. Because especially in this time of remote learning, I think the public library is more important.
Right.
And so they can do that, and there are people there who will help them.
So the library in Ogdensburg is important to people of all ages.
Oh, definitely. And you see people of all ages there. Go and sit there for a little while, and you'll see. And it's a gathering place for people, which we can't do a lot of right now.
Right.
But it's important. And they have things like newspapers, periodicals, and a lot of them. Who's going to subscribe to however many periodicals,
Right.
They're not. But you can go there and read them. You can look up old newspapers if you're doing genealogy. And I know even in elementary school, my grandchildren had to do research on their ancestors. So there are just so many things. Audible books, people who are visually impaired, they can use audiobooks. There are large print books if they need those. I mean, there's something for everyone. Graphic novels for the kids, picture books, which are often have a message for adults. So there's just so much. Almost anything. If they don't have it, they will get it. And I just learned in their DVDs that they have, was it the PBS and BBC, a lot of series
Okay.
that they have. So they have those. Cake pans, they loan cake pans and candy molds. And they have a seed library where you could go and get seeds. And of course, you're not borrowing them.
Right.
But still, they have that.
It's more than books.
It's way more than books.
Yeah.
Way more than books. And I think when people think libraries, that's what they think, books.
Right.
But there's so many more things available. And if you go in and ask, they're glad to show you and help you. And of course, the kids love Sophie, the turtle.
Mm-hmm.
And that's good because they ask questions and they can find turtle books.
Right.
I know Penny was telling me the other day that people come in with their Kindles, which you can also borrow ebooks from the library. If you have an e-reader,
Mm-hmm.
you can borrow those from the library. But she said they will come in with a book on their e-reader and then go to the shelf because they also want that paper book, the print. So I thought that was interesting.
Well, thanks for coming in today.
Well, thank you for having me.